my text screen has gone crazy. Twitter is in meltdown because to introduce us to some brand new music, a brand new song called Wolves, actual global superstar Selena Gomez is here. Hi.
Hello.
Wolves is really brilliant. I'm a real big fan of this, and I feel it kind of feels really raw and honest, and it's very confident, which I think right now is that's what you're doing best, isn't it? Right now.
Thank you. I mean, I'd like to think so. You know, life is beautiful and complicated, and my music is such a good outlet for me to express that.
Okay, let's chat proper after we play it. Brand new song from Selena Gomez. She is on the show tonight. This is Wolves.
Key 1
All day long. My name is Daryl. That is a brand new song called Wolves from tonight's big guest, Selena Gomez, on the show right now. And a lot of people are kind of speculating about the meaning behind Wolves and what it's about. In your words, what does it mean to you?
I feel like Wolves is a representation of, maybe just everyday struggles. It doesn't have to be something that's necessarily extreme, but I feel like it could mean that you're trying to search for something that, you know, you've wanted, whether that's a version of friendship or love. I think it's a great song and a message to say, you know, it's fine that I've searched in all the wrong places, but I just want to get to me.
I remember you saying a little while ago that because you've obviously spin a lot of plates with the acting and all the other stuff that you've got going on, that it's been quite hard to dedicate the time to just focus on the music and to spend as much time as you kind of want to spend in the studio. Have you managed to do that more now? Are you kind of getting that balance right?
Honestly, I feel like I have almost 2 albums worth of music. I just told my label there's not really a place where I feel like, okay, this is it. This is where I want my music to go. So Bad Liar and Fetish and It Ain't Me to Wolves, all of the choices I've made have been music I've sat on for a while. And it's just because I want to figure out where I want to go. So I feel most confident right now in feeling that direction is going to be music. So lately I've dedicated more time, but it's up to me. You know, if I want to block everything else out and focus on that, I can. But everything else in every other area of my life and career has been fun, you know, and I've enjoyed giving that more attention.
Nice. That must feel really good. Okay, I want to tell you about another massive global music star who we saw on Snapchat stories really enjoying your new song Wolves. I think you're going to be kind of like maybe a bit surprised by this one. I really want to tell you who this is. We'll chat some more next. More with Selena Gomez on the show after 8. On the show, a lot of people, Selena, have wanted me to talk to you about seeing a certain Liam Payne listening to your music on his Snapchat story. Did you see that, Liam Payne listen to Wolves?
Wait, who did?
Liam Payne, you know, formerly of...
Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, of course. Yeah, I'm super stoked for all of his solo stuff he's been doing. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's so nice.
Yeah. So he was walking down a hallway and he had a little speaker, a little boombox, and he was throwing some moves.
Good. Probably better moves than I've done, but good.
Do you still have those moments where like you somebody is a fan of your music and it kind of surprises you a bit, or are you just used to that kind of thing?
Yes, of course, you know, and I think that's what's been really cool about my music and growing through it, because I love people and I love the artists I've been able to work with, but to see someone you've admired or respect enjoy your music means so much, you know, and I've been very surprised. I continue to be surprised by people who appreciate my music.
Nice, lovely. Also, quite a lot of people asking me to talk to you about Instagram, because you are the most followed person in the world on Instagram. So I think people kind of want a lot of answers about what that's like. So let's get into that in a minute. More with Selena Gomez on the show after Pink. This is a beautiful... Selena Gomez is here. Hello to Rebecca and Alice and Robin, Lucy and Ashley. All of them have been texting about Instagram, because you are the most followed person in the world on Instagram. And what I want to know is, do you still do that thing that a lot of people do, like late night Instagram scrolling?
Yes, I haven't in a while, because it's not something I put on my devices for instant access on purpose, because I definitely do my best to protect it. So yes, guilty. I end my night and start my day with it. So not lately, but I have.
I think we've all been there at some point. So you've deleted it. You've like deleted it from your phone and stuff, have you?
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, it's just doesn't have to be how everyone feels, but it's good to step away from it. I love seeing what's in front of me and making sure I pay attention to that.
Yeah, do you know what? I did this for a week last week. I had a week off last week and I did exactly the same thing, and it's so refreshing.
Yeah, and you like naturally check it, right? Like you go to think it's there and it's not. It's like, oh, okay, that's all right. Yeah. You know, it's weird.
I have my banking app in the place where the Instagram app usually is, so I kept accidentally clicking on that. Yeah, which I also,
it's like, here's life's responsibilities, just to remind you.
Yes, that's another thing that I don't want to see right now as well. Thank you so much.
Same.
Listen, I can't have you on the show and not talk about dogs, because I've spent quite a lot of time Googling you and pictures of those dogs. I mean, they are the cutest things ever. How many have you got now? Where are you at?
So my family, I grew up with 6 dogs. They were all rescue dogs, and they were basically my brothers that I never wanted. But once I moved out of my parents' house, I would go visit them. They weren't, my dogs to take. Now I have my own puppy. His name is Charlie, and it's like having a kid. It's a lot.
Is he in that phase where he's chewing through a lot of stuff?
For sure, and most of it's my clothes. So it's been exciting.
They're always such a treat, aren't they? Okay, listen, hang on there. We've got loads of questions from fans and stuff coming in, so we're going to put some of those to you in a moment. Stay there. More with Selena Gomez on the show after this. All the Beast hits all day long. My name is Daryl, and Selena Gomez is hanging out on the show tonight. We've had so many questions from people, so many tweets and texts and stuff. Your fans are so dedicated, and they really love you, right?
They are, yes. I couldn't be more grateful for it. I grew up with a lot of them, so it's kind of personal.
I'm gonna rattle through some of the things they want to ask you.
Let's do it. Yes.
Ivy says, "What is a normal Sunday morning like for you, Selena?"
Sundays are usually my favorite. I feel motivated, so I attempt to work out. Doesn't mean I always do. And I love being outside. I've been in kind of a painting phase where I'm in my backyard and I'll paint for a while. And it's just kind of one of those days where just relaxing, I think, for me. Not all the time, but when it is, it's good.
Perfect. Sounds perfect. 2 major themes as well that people really wanted answers on. Tour and album. So, like, where are you at? What kind of, like, is there a timeline on that or what?
There isn't a timeline, but I do feel like right now it's a good time. And the tour, I mean, I'm creating an album for a tour. For me, that's what I want most, is people can buy it all over the world. But when I'm in an arena with one person to thousands of people, I want that music to resonate and I want people to feel good. So I want that, and it will happen. It's going to happen. I want a tour. Yes, of course.
Listen, it's been such a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming to the UK and spending some time with us. Real big fan of Wolves, and we'll catch up with you again soon.
Thank you. This is one of my favorite places, so it feels good to be back. I'll be back soon.
You are always welcome. Selena, thank you so much.
Thank you.
James Hype, More Than Friends, coming up after this.